Hi everyone, this is Andrea from Telegraphy and Tarot. Thanks for coming to my channel. So today we're going to do another pick a card. Please excuse the sound of my voice. I'm still getting over a cold. And I have some lozenges, and if I need to take a break, I will. Other than that, I want you to focus on the cards in front of you. This will be pile 1. This will be pile 2. I didn't pull a gemstone, so we can go by image. This is pile 1. See if you're drawn to this card. And this is pile 2. So you can pause the video, go back and see which one you feel drawn to, if you feel drawn to the number or the image. You can watch both piles if you choose, or whichever you felt you were drawn to, and I'll see you at your pile. Hi, pile 1. So you picked bathing in the river, and this is a self-care. It says bathing in the river, self-care. I can read this to you at the end to see how it pertains to your reading. And I'm going to pull some Life Happens cards, some Oracle cards, and then we'll go into a tarot spread. So this card could or could not pertain to this reading. So let's see how it goes. Maybe Spirit just wanted you to hear a message throughout this reading. So let's see how it goes. Okay, Spirit, this is for pile 1. What message do they need to know here? Humility. Defense mechanism. That's what I felt like. Both these piles may be connected, and if you watch pile 2, you'll understand. But defense mechanism means that you need to protect yourself. So if you're feeling tired, you need to protect yourself by resting. We'll see what this is going to be here, but it's already saying humility and defense mechanism. And someone has a lot of anxiety. So if you have a lot of stress, Spirit's saying to do some self-care, whatever that is for you, to feel okay, all right? And that's what this is all about. Someone has high anxiety right now or stress. This could be because of love or someone you love at the bottom of the deck. And I'm going to pull some Oracle messages now. Okay, Spirit, for pile 1. What do they need to know? Why are they stressed? Confusion, illusions, Neptune. So you're stressed because of some confusion. We're going to go a little more and see what comes out. This could have to do with an ace, a water, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio sign. Doesn't have to be. But it came out, so I'm going to share it with you. Anything else, Spirit? That's too many. Whoa. Renewal and Spark. That's a great card. I feel like I need one more. Okay, this is the one more. At the bottom of the deck is Third Eye and Clarity. I just heard that this is your one more. So whatever's going on that's making you anxious or feeling anxious right now, or you're having high anxiety or stress, Spirit saying that there will be some clarity to this, okay? And we're going to see what tarot comes out with. But there's something that you're confused about. It's making you anxious. And Spirit saying that there'll be some clarity here. This could be regarding a feminine energy. Okay, I'm going to put that out there. All right, so let's see. We're going to pull a tarot now. Okay, Spirit, this is for my pile 1. It's a little dark in here because it is pouring outside. And I'm in New York right now. I don't know where everybody else is, but it is pouring and thundering. Heavy rains. Okay. So the first card, I'm going to lay them all out first, okay? So this is your overall energy is the world, okay? What I'm going to do is leave these here. Okay. So your overall energy is the world. What is the challenge? Please, for pile 1. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I didn't show you the world first. Sorry. That's your overall energy. Beautiful card. The Wheel of Fortune. Eight of Pentacles. Two cards came out for past energy, which is Nine of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. These came out as your past energy. King of Wands. Great card. Very good at what you do here. This is a King of Wands who's very strong and confident. I'm loving the flames. Well, we'll get into it, but I'm noticing the flames coming from his antlers here, from his head. So he's enlightened with passion. Love it. Near future advice. Whoa. Again, 2 cards. 4 of Cups and Temperance. Someone needs to have patience. Okay, so we're going to go through this. I'll describe what they all mean in a minute. I usually only get 1 card in those, but we're getting 2. And thank you, Spirit. 4 Swords. It's interesting how it fell across the table there. Which is the ultimate here is to take a break, take a rest here. 4 of Swords. I think someone needs to rest, okay? And this, again, the Lovers. Loving yourself here by self-care. And I think this is the main message. So I'm going to use these little mini cards for our clarifiers. So your first card is the World. And that has to do with life cycle, travel, feeling completed and satisfied with something. There's something that you're anxious about. There's something that you have anxiety about. Are you traveling? Are you thinking of traveling? Let's see if we could get a little more about this. Spirit, can you please clarify the World? This could have to do with your finances, with or family members, okay, with the 10 of Pentacles. Let's get a little more. The King of Swords came out, which could be your business. This could be representing your money, okay, with the 10 of Pentacles together. So maybe you're making a business decision about your money, or maybe someone needs to take the lead regarding a family matter, okay? This could be the overall energy. Somebody just wants to feel complete and satisfied in some way with this cycle here. Maybe someone's going to, there's a little more. Let's just see what this is. I'm sorry, I got to go a little more. Someone could be working very hard. Yes, Ten of Swords, about an ending. All right, so this could mean a couple things. The World card has to do with an ending of a cycle, and we have someone with the Ten of Pentacles, which is someone's money, someone's financial security, stability. It could be emotional security and stability. And someone needs to take the lead about ending something, okay? And that would be why the World is there. That could be the end of a cycle. So someone's stressing that something's going to end. Or maybe this is what's on their mind right now, and this is why they have anxiety. Okay, they could have a lot of stress about something ending here, and this is what it's talking about. So let's see what the challenge here is. The Wheel of Fortune, and this has to do with destiny, change. Okay, luck in your favor. A cycle that goes around that things that no longer serve you can fall off the wheel. So let's see what this is talking about. Yes, this has to do with something ending. We have the Death card again. So we had Ten of Swords, now we have the Death card. So somebody is worrying about something ending. Yes, there's a lot of worry about this and sadness. Okay, let's go a little more. So this Wheel of Fortune is like it's a challenge card, okay? It's something that is a possibility. There's someone worried or stressed or sad about an ending, something ending and starting anew. Okay. This is a life cycle that ends, a cycle that ends here. I have a little more, Spirit. Wheel of Fortune. The Two of Swords and a difficult decision. So somebody either has a block or a difficult decision that they need to make regarding an ending. Maybe something needs to end here, or this is what you're stressing about. There's confusion about some ending here, something going on. Not sure if this is going to make any sense. It's being very vague. Someone could be restarting anew. This is blessings from the universe, but there is a change. And this change has someone very worried and having a difficult decision to make. They may have to end something, okay? Maybe it's whatever's causing you this anxiety. And the way to defend yourself is to do some self-care, okay? And trying to eliminate this anxiety, all right? This could be if you're at someone at work here and you just, maybe this is someone going into retirement, say, ending the cycle of that retirement, or if a relationship, this can mean many things. And I feel like someone has a tough decision to end something. That's all I'm getting so far. And it's like the cycle it's just outlived its cycle. Okay. It's just ran its course. That's what I'm trying to say. And someone's going to get a wish fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups. Okay. This is getting a wish fulfillment. So whatever happens with this decision that you make, you're focusing on getting what you want, okay? Making something happen here, getting a wish fulfillment. And this has to do with the Eight of Pentacles, which is you focusing on something in particular. If there's a new skill that you're working on, or something for work, this could be something you're working on, something you want to work meticulously at, or perfect a task or a skill. Okay, this is what you could be focusing on, or what Spirit's suggesting that you focus on to get what you want here with this Nine of Cups. Okay, so maybe Spirit's saying if you are stressing out about something that's causing you anxiety, something has to end. Maybe the ending is you're going to focus on something that you're very good at, or that you want to do better in. Or maybe you'll just focus on work to keep your mind off whatever's making you stressed, okay? This will give you, the Nine of Cups will make you feel that you get a wish fulfillment here, okay? Let's get a little more. Yes, King of Cups is very how you'll feel emotionally. This could be someone in your life who's around you with the King of Cups, who's very emotional, loving, wears their heart on their sleeve. They're very open, loyal. Okay. Um, this could also be an energy of you feeling emotionally happy, feeling very good. Okay. Getting this wish fulfillment will make you feel very good. And right now I'm seeing a lot of anxiety. Okay. So what we have again past is something, again with this Nine of Swords, is something worrying or sadness or losing sleep because something's taking a long time. All right. The Knight of Pentacles takes a while. This is a big buffalo here, but what, most of the decks have a very large horse. This is a large buffalo. He walks very slowly. So to get to a goal or destination, this is past energy. It's going to take time. It's going to take a long time to achieve. Okay. So maybe Spirit's saying if there's something you were focusing on, you made a change here, something ended and you made a difficult decision, okay, to take the lead on something, maybe for finances, maybe you're thinking of ending something, okay, and now focusing on something else, something that you're working on, some skill or work, okay, that makes you happy. Because in the past, something was taking a very long time and you were worried about this. Queen of Pentacles. This has to do with your security, your stability, your confidence. She's the Queen of Pentacles, and she's very secure and stable. Okay? Very confident, very generous. All right? This is the past energy. She's very independent. And there's a tower moment in the past. Something happened that made someone feel very sad or anxious or losing sleep. And the Two of Wands is someone decided to make a decision here with the Two of Wands. Maybe you're choosing to make a career path. This is past energy, okay? So someone made a decision in the past, and now maybe you're worried that there might be another change coming, okay, after this decision. So your strength is that this King of Wands has a lot of passion. I mentioned about the fire coming out. This is illuminating from his head. This is someone who's very adventurous, someone who's a leader, someone who's a fire sign or has a lot of passionate energy, that likes to move forward, takes the lead on some decisions, okay? And this is a strength. You're going to follow something that you're passionate about, okay? For whatever this concern is of yours, you're going to follow a good decision about moving forward here. Something adventurous. Yes. Okay, we got a lot that fell out here. What I'm seeing is the Knight of Pentacles. Again, this is something that takes time in, something that will take a while to achieve, but recognizing it for that reason and being very rewarding. Okay, so Spirit's saying there might be an action that you're going to take that may take a while. Okay, this is something that you're very, maybe your intuition's telling you something you're very, you're going to get good news about. This could be something that you're very inspired to do, that, that's feeding this is very creative, maybe a creative project. These are all the pages that came out. You may get a job opportunity regarding this with the Page of Wands. There's a lot of opportunities here, and you're thinking of all these opportunities for you, for your happiness here, okay? And I see you're putting in a lot of work to receive. So maybe you're doing simultaneous jobs or multiple things here that you're very good at. That's what I see. You're good at many things, and you could have many opportunities here So if you're stressed about something that you're going to be focusing on, I think Spirit's saying here, you have many strengths. So whatever you're focusing on in particular, whatever you focus on for work and what makes you happy is going to be successful for you. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. I think you're doing a lot of things. Okay, that's what it's saying. What I'm also seeing here in the future is that somebody needs to be patient. Okay, someone needs to be patient. You could be losing interest in something. Maybe something's taking a long time to achieve, and it was saying that it's going to take a while with this Knight of Cups. It came out a few times in this reading. So you could be losing interest in something. You could be getting bored of waiting. But Spirit's saying to be patient, okay? And this is Temperance. And in this deck, she's not. But usually, Temperance is an angel, okay? And this is someone, it's guided by Spirit. You could be guided by Spirit. This is spiritual influence, okay? And to have patience regarding this time, okay? Sometimes, yes, that's what it's meaning. And some healing could be had here as well in the future. But someone could just be losing interest because it's taking a while, but Spirit's letting you know it's going to take a little while, okay? And that's why there's confusion here. Yes, you're getting the World card again. So you're going to be getting blessings from the universe, whether you're thinking of traveling or going somewhere, okay? Or just getting these blessings. It's going to be successful here. It's finishing a cycle. You were worried about this all along. It started with the world, and now your future is with the world. So whether you're going to travel and make this change, ending something, maybe you're moving somewhere else, and something you could be worried about this because it's another difficult decision that you need to make. But whatever this is going to bring you renewal and spark, okay? Some spark in you that's going to start some creative energy in you, okay? And you'll have this clarity that you've been seeking that's going to make you happy. But right now, you could be losing a little interest because it takes a while to figure all this out. Yes, the High Priestess. This is like your intuition pulling you, nudging you to do something. And you're listening to your gut now, okay? And you're very talented. You have multiple talents here, all right? And Spirit's saying to trust your intuition here. You'll feel complete and satisfied when you listen to this intuition. Yes, the Ace of Pentacles is going to bring you abundance. Okay, this is new opportunities that are abundant. So this is beautiful. This is the ace. Okay, I thought it was a page. This is an ace though. So this is new beginnings, new opportunities, wealth, whatever wealth means to you. So whatever you choose here, whatever you decide will bring you abundance. Beautiful card. So the main thing is this self-care that Spirit's talking about. You may be doing so much that's stressing you out even more. Spirit's asking you to take a rest, take a break. Try not to stress so much because you are going to figure all this out, okay, whatever this issue is that you're experiencing. So Spirit's saying to take a break, take a rest, whether this is vacation, take a temporary break, listen to your body if you're not feeling well. I think all this stress is causing you a lot of anxiety, which is not good for you. So Spirit wants you to listen to yourself and take a break, whatever that means to you, okay? And the Queen of Cups is self-love, all right? She's saying to give yourself a little self-care right now. Yes, the Knight of Swords is determination. You could be very determined to succeed in something. You could be very determined to get your message across very quickly as well. And that's what could be wearing you out. That could be stressing you out because Spirit keeps saying that it's taking a while to achieve this goal that you want. And you may want it quick, and this could be stressing you out, and you need to take a break. Either that or it's saying take your break as soon as you hear this video. Call in sick. Take the rest that you need, okay? Yes, because you're stressed out. You have a lot going on. You have all these worries and stress, and you're overwhelmed, and it's not going to be productive if you don't listen to yourself. Like, take a break. Okay, I think that's the main message. Spirit wants you to relax, okay, and heal and rest, okay? So I'm going to read this card for you, but I'm also going to pull one more. This is for pile 1. Any final message? Day, moon, love. Okay, so I'm going to read this for you. And bathing in the river, self-care. So I'm going to read these two for you. Okay, and this bathing in the river card represents being present, self-care, tending to your mind, body, and soul. Self-care is its own kind of magic. A spell doesn't have to be elaborate to be effective, nor does it need to produce anything specific, like more money or a partner. Magic can be channeled on a cozy Saturday afternoon just by sitting in your favorite chair, next to your favorite window, with your favorite blanket and your favorite tea or coffee in your favorite mug, with no other goal than to have a moment to yourself and connect to the present. These are the moments that refresh you and give you the strength to deal with some of life's more difficult challenges. And when bathing in the river flows into your reading, it is a big nudge from Spirit to make time for tending to your mind, body, and soul. You haven't been fully present in your life. Perhaps you have a spiritual practice, but it feels more like checking an item off to-do list than a moment of bliss and ease. Maybe you take a warm bath, but spend that time reading over textbooks or office work you brought home. Perhaps you have a healthy diet but are inhaling food between appointments rather than savoring the taste and feeling the nourishment flowing through your body. Self-care isn't truly care if it feels more like a chore or something you're compounded with other things. Remember that you matter and you're not just selfishly putting yourself first. You're taking care of yourself so that you'll be around and present for all of life's precious little moments. First steps and birthday parties, time with friends, experiencing culture, and living rather than just getting through the day. That is a beautiful card. Okay, love that. Let's read card number 2. Okay, we're going to read Day, Moon, Love. So this is all about your self-love here. Taking care of yourself. And this card says, there's something miraculous about seeing the moon during the day. Agreed? And there's something even more miraculous about love. There is also something miraculous afoot, quite possibly to do with love. When you draw this card, it suggests that although there still may be challenges, and aren't there always challenges in relationships, you have a relationship that's worth thinking about. Love is drawing, love is rising, like the day moon. If you're in a troubled relationship of any kind, personal or professional, take this card as a sign that the toughest obstacles are behind you. The way to find partnership happiness now is to remove your ego from the situation and allow the purity of your feelings to guide you. If you're attracted to someone, this card is a sign to show your feelings, even in a non-romantic situation. The message of this card is similar. It's crucial to show someone else involved in your question how you feel. And your feelings are more important than your ego. Better days are drawing. Bluer skies are ahead of you. Live for love, and love will live for you. Something unexpected is about to happen. Stay tuned. A secret is about to be exposed. Working with the moon will help you now. Life is what you make it. It's time to start seeing life's magic. Great message, pile 1. That's your reading. I hope you liked it. please like and subscribe because it really helps my channel. And I really do appreciate you. Thank you. And I'll see you again. Until next time. Hi, Pile 2. So your card that you picked is Prying Eyes. Someone has their eyes on you. Okay, and very interesting. So I could read this to you at the end to see how it pertains to your reading. But I just want to let you know the weather is really bad outside, so it may be a little dark in here. Even though I have lighting, it's still a little dark. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is pick a Life Happens card. This is for Pile 2. What do they need to know, Pile 2? What do they need to know, Spirit? This is for Pile 2. Someone has their eyes on you. Counseling. I'm noticing all the papers, right? Let's say a little more. Hobby. It's your time. Friends. Interesting. At the bottom of the deck is envy. So it's very possible that someone's posing as a friend. Look at this girl in the trees. Does she look friendly? There's something going on with this girl here in the tree, okay? And someone's watching someone else. There might be some envy on something that you're doing creative. This person is doing a spell, okay? And this one's watching very closely. So whether you're doing something creative and someone could be watching you, it's not saying if it's in a bad way or not, but envy is not good to have someone envious of you. So, and pile number one had to do with protection. I also pulled my protection stone, okay, which didn't know that this would be coming out. So I'm seeing like someone's hobby or something that someone does as a hobby, or something they're creative. This person's painting in the woods. So again, this is something that you do creatively that someone, a friend who acts friendly, could have some envious energy. Okay, that's kind of what it's saying. Envy, envy, envy. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. And someone needs boundaries. Okay, set. Wow. Okay, so let's pull a little. This is for pile 2, Spirit. Interesting how counseling came out, though. Maybe they ask you for opinions. Twin flames came out. Renewal spark came out. This might not be what we thought, right? Stability, harmony, and flow. Truth expression. So someone wants to come forward and express the truth. It could be a twin flame. You could be watching something that you do for fun. This could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It doesn't have to be, but I just wanted to, it did come out. Freedom, leap, opportunities. Uranus. I never pronounced that properly. Okay. Someone wants to be open to receive, okay? So let's see what's going on here. This is very mixed energy that someone has envy and twin flame energy. What is the overall energy for pile 2, Spirit? Interesting. Okay, Spirit, what is the overall energy for pile 2? I'm going to lay the cards in the spread. Wait, let me fix this. I'm going to lay the cards in a spread, and then I will read them to you, okay? So let's lay them out first. What is the overall energy for pile 2? What is this? Someone has their eyes on you. Some new adventure. And Hermit. Interesting. Okay, so I think there might be 2 messages here. There's something you're being very creative about, starting a new adventure here. There's something new that you're starting with stability and getting a flow at your time. However, there's also, I think, this something that's hidden here, or you're soul searching. Let me just see what's going on. It's getting very interesting. So we have the Fool and the Hermit. Starting something new. The Death card as the focus here. Starting something new. Yeah, this is what I think. We'll get into it, but you could be starting a new business here, or making a decision, a final decision. Okay. In the past. Yeah. Okay. So there's something going on. So in the past is the 5 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. This is a lot of anxiety, sadness, stress, some conflict here with the 5 of Swords, feeling defeated. This is past energy. So somebody wanted to change from this. Ten of Pentacles is your strength. This is very close family, or your financial security, your stability. Could be just your money or your emotional status, feeling strong. Could be strong family, commitment to something. All right, let's keep going. That's too many. This is future. Knight of Swords. Beautiful card. Judgment. This is beautiful. Okay. At the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. I'm going to leave it out because this is a beautiful card about someone's passion being ignited. It's either getting a message that's very passionate, or you leveling up in some way that seems to be a movement here. And this could be unknown to you right now with the moon, or it's going to be illuminated. Maybe it hasn't been discovered yet. And that's why this is starting your reading with the Fool. Okay, so the Fool is starting a new beginning, new adventures. This is your overall energy. You want to start something new. Let's see what it could be pertaining to. Have a clarifier. I was going to use these. Can I have a clarifier for the Fool, please? Five of Wands. There's something that you're internally in conflict about. This could be internal conflict or actual conflict. And this also came up in your past energy with the Five of Swords. You were feeling defeated about something with the Five of Swords here. So this is also could be internal conflict. So there's something that there was some conflict here, or yes, Three of Cups did come out reverse. So maybe you were not happy about a situation. This could be talking about friends here. Maybe there was there was some issue with friends. A heartbreak situation here with the Three of Swords, a breakup. So somebody decided from this energy they want to start something new. They want to move forward, start again, have no fear, right? The Emperor, moving forward. They want someone who's devoted. This Emperor is usually someone who's very stable. This could be a plan. Maybe you're working on your plan to move forward or start a new adventure, or this is what you're seeking, is to have some stability, have someone devoted. This is the father figure. This is someone who's very wise with wisdom and mature, okay? Maybe someone had a disagreement with family, and this is the father figure. This is the Emperor is usually something very stable, and maybe whatever was happening, maybe this friendship wasn't stable or this relationship, and someone's deciding to move forward. Yes, to be on their own independently with this Queen of Pentacles, and it could have caused a tower moment. Okay, this could have been a shocking choice. This could have been something shocking that happened, or something that made you realize something happened here that broke the foundation here. It could have been a shocking revelation, something that you came to the realization that you decided you want to do something independently on your own with confidence here. This Queen of Pentacles is very, very generous. So I'm wondering what this is trying to say. Let's go a little further and see, but there was something shocking here. Whether you have to do something independently, maybe this new adventure is something you have to do on your own, okay? Because what I'm seeing is the Hermit as your challenge. The Hermit is a soul journey. This is someone who goes into the mountains and they decide what they want to do. They soul search. They look for a purpose, a life purpose. They really think things through thoroughly, what they want. This person has a lantern, which is illuminating the situation here. I guess she didn't realize that there were three mice that it's illuminating there. She might not have seen them if she didn't have the light. So I think what this is saying is that there's some new adventure that you're going to do, or you're thinking about starting something new. You're not happy with either a social friendship here. There's something you're not happy about. There might have been some conflict, and the Emperor could also be like the rule or the law here, that maybe someone decided, I don't want to follow that law. I want to do something on my own. I want to take a risk and take a chance and do something, that's shocking, right? So let's see what's going on here with the Hermit. This is the Empress. This is the mother energy. This is abundance. This is someone who's very grounded and very confident in themselves. And, this is also the mother. We did have the father and the mother energy. So this could be that somebody wants to do something on their own, or is now deciding with this tower moment that they have to do something on their own now. And this will be a new adventure. Maybe they weren't expecting to. Maybe this is a single mom that has to do something on her own now. What it's saying is, it's just like this person, whoever this is, if this is you trying to figure things out, that's what the Hermit does. They figure things out. And what it's saying is there is going to be a change, I guess. And That's what this death card is representing. It's representing new birth. So something ends and reborn. Whatever this plan is that you're planning to do on your own, there's promise here for, you're starting over. And this is what your focus is. Yes, you're having the strength to do this. So if you weren't even thinking you had the strength, you do. You have the strength to do this. I'm not sure how this is representing, how this card fits with this story, but that's what came out. So I just think this could have been just for someone else. Okay, I am going to pull another oracle card at the end, but there might be something else going on here. Okay, this is talking about someone who's starting something on their own, starting over, thinking what they want. Yes, with the world, and being completely satisfied and happy with their choice. This is the world. Blessings from the universe. She's going with the wind. Her hat's going with the wind. Getting the blessings from the universe and feeling completely satisfied. Yes, because the sun's at the bottom of the deck. This is happiness, complete happiness, where somebody wasn't happy here. Okay, and that's what the overall energy is right now. What are they starting? Wow. The Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. These are both offerings that come to you. These could be apologies. This could be romantic. This could be a job, like this. You're starting new in every way. These could be two new people who come into your life, two new opportunities that come to your life. This could be you expressing. This is the Knight of Pentacles, which takes a long time. This night, that takes a long time to achieve a goal. And this could be what you've been focusing on, how long it's going to take you to achieve the goal that you want. Expressing yourself here emotionally with this this Knight of Cups is also someone who could apologize, or this could be someone who wants to romance you, or just, they admire you and they want to tell you how they feel about you. So this is like a couple of energies here. This could be you expressing yourself, and when you express this ending. Yes, it's saying there's a few cards that fell out, but it was saying the Two of Swords. It's a difficult decision because there's family involved or your security here. And this is someone who's making a decision. And I think that's what it is. Like, you're going to be making a decision. Maybe you're thinking the best way you're focusing on how you're going to portray this message. Okay, that's also what could be this Knight of Cups, because you want to come with this message very sensitively and with compassion here. That's what I'm seeing. And then there's some offer here, some kind of offer or opportunity in the long run that you're thinking about with this Knight of Pentacles. May take time to accomplish. So these are all very interesting. Past energy, there was some sort of worry here about some conflict with the Five of Swords. Wow. Eight of Wands has to do with communication or an action. So maybe there was some argument, okay? Maybe there was some disagreement that caused someone to be very confused, all right, with the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Cups. This could be confusion that's happening here, all right? And it's also saying about justice, making a final decision, finding a balance. So there might have been, someone has a lot of sadness or stress. They've tried and feel defeated. They've tried many times to make this work out. They've tried many times, it looks like. And, with this Eight of Wands, this is constantly either communication. Here, there's always conflict or a battle, or it's internal. But there's a lot going on here with this either communication or action that seems to be confused or confrontational here. Some sort of conflict, all right? And someone wanted justice. We have the Five of Cups. Someone's very sad. This could be, I don't know if there's someone having regrets or just looking back at the past of, and having sadness about the situation. So what I'm seeing, the strength is this 10 of Pentacles. And this has to do with someone being very strong. Whether you're emotionally strong, this is your finances, you're being very strong. This is a strength. This could be your family, okay? This is a strength or a weakness. It looks like a strength to me. That you're very, you're committed to something. Maybe this new beginning. Yes, because something has to end. So, maybe there's something, you're starting anew, okay? And you're going to have the emotional ability to do this. Starting over. Yes, the Hangman was reversed. So you are seeing things from a new perspective. You're ready to make an action and make a move now. Okay, this Hangman comes down and takes action now. There's no longer a delay in this choice. Yes, you're taking the lead with this King of Swords, who's very strong and authority. They make final decisions. They speak with the head rather than the heart. They're a good leader. Whether this is regarding a business or some decision you're deciding to make this change, this is what your strengths are. Okay? Yes. For walking away. This is someone deciding to walk away, even though the cups look like they could still be full, but this person's walking away and they're not looking back. They're walking away from something. Yes. The Six of Wands is about receiving recognition, success and victory regarding a choice that you make to start anew. So if you're contemplating on walking away from something and starting anew here, you're going to be successful at it. It will be successful. And if this is what you're worried about, there's success here. Okay? And that's what it's saying. And I think you're going to be very determined for this. And this could be happening very quickly. This Knight of Swords moves very quickly. All right? This person's very determined to move forward. Okay, pile two. So I lost my video as I was on a roll. We ended with your determination. Okay, so I'm just going to go through some of these cards that came out, clarifying this determination card because it was quite a lot. I do see someone thinking of leaving a situation, okay, because there might have been, and being successful with this. So someone leaving a situation to be successful. You also have this, again, this Fool card, which seems to be coming out many times in this reading. And this has to do with a new beginning, a new adventure that you're doing, something new that you've never done before, and you're walking away to do this, okay? You're walking away from something or someone to do this, okay? And you're going to be successful at it. So if you are worried about it, I don't think you're really worried about it. I think you're determined now for your freedom, for happiness, okay? So it also came out, there was a lot, so I'm just going to pull them up. There might have been, this could be a marriage to someone. Yes, because the Lovers is here. Right? So I was saying this could be someone that you're connected with or you have a commitment with. This Two of Cups came out reversed. So I feel like this is going to be a change that you do on your own. All right. You're going to be focusing on something new skills. This is something you're really focusing on, perfecting things. This could be with work or some skill here. I do see that there may be, again, with the Four of Wands, could, this peace and harmony. This could be a marriage. So I do feel like this is representing like marriage or someone that you're in a committed relationship with. There is the Three of Swords. So there's heartbreak here or a separation. And there was a lack here with the Five of Pentacles, feeling a lack. Feeling abandoned. So this decision is brought I think this could be, it could be a divorce, or could be, separating someone that you were with for a long time, okay, or with someone. So you also have the Judgment card, and Judgment has to do with, starting over, shedding the old and starting new. And that's very similar to what the Fool is about. This is you starting something new, making a final decision for you and what makes you happy, starting new. And this beautiful Page of Wands that ignites a spark in you, it ignites a renewal in you, okay? And passion. And that's what it was saying here with passion and renewal and spark, because it's your time. And that's what it was saying. So, with this Judgment, the cards that came out, this could be about family. This could be with the six, starting over with family, starting over with memories of the past, acknowledging them, but still moving forward here. Or starting again. This could be Four of Cups. Somebody feels like they could be feeling rejected or losing interest in something. You may have to reject someone to start anew. This could be the Page of Pentacles, which is a new beginning. A new opportunity that could arise, an offer that comes to you. This Knight of Swords is someone who could be confrontational about it, or it just happens very quickly because you have this Knight of Swords over here. So this is very determined to move forward, very determined for your destination here. And that's what this Judgment is. You're making the final decision, and you're making this change for your happiness and for your family, or for your happiness, okay? Because whatever's going to make you happy. I'm sorry, I'm rushing, but I don't know why I think it's the storm or whatever. My camera keeps dying. So what's clarifying your Page of Wands is the spark in you, the starting a renewal. You also got the Ace of Wands, the same card. Page of Wands, Ace of Wands. This is you having a creative idea. This is you starting anew, new beginnings, new life, having the spark, leveling up. You got the Judgment card again, saying that you're, starting anew, making final decisions. Maybe could be a divorce, or you're just starting something new with a new life purpose, a spiritual awakening here that ignites your spark here. You're in control with the Magician, something you're manifesting, something that you're desiring here, and you're going to be a master at your craft here. You're going to be working very hard, something that you enjoy doing, and being very good at it, okay? And just being in control of your passion, this passionate thing that could bring you money and abundance here with this Ten of Pentacles. It could bring you wealth. This could be family or security and stability. So if we're talking about a relationship that you're leaving, whether this is family or a loved one, you're going to wind up feeling very revived with renewal and spark. All right. If this is a twin flame you're leaving, this truth that's realized, you're going to be satisfied with your decision, starting anew. All this beautiful success here at the end of it all, off this change. So what you didn't see is that I pulled a oracle card from the Moonology deck, and your card was transformation. And I'm going to read this to you as well as this card. And this was the prying eyes. Someone has their eyes on you. So first I'm going to read the prying eyes. Someone has their eye on you. And I don't know if this is really pertains to what this reading was about, but it's something that Spirit wanted to bring out. So maybe it's for some of you and not all of you. So I'm just going to read this. Someone needed to hear this. Number 16. And the definition of this card is: someone has their eyes on you. Competition, defensiveness. Someone is keeping a close eye on you. Whether they have good intentions or bad is not yet clear. What is clear is that you're doing something right. Others are taking notice of you, and you will not be able to stay under the radar for much longer. This also means opportunities will become more frequent, and you may find yourself contemplating prospects you haven't considered before. This is an excellent card for anyone wishing to be in the public eye, seeking employment, or looking for new love. You have caught the attention of someone who matters. However, shining brighter attracts attention, both good and bad. So be careful of jealousy and rivalry. And every successful person experiences copycats, no matter how high your vibration or how small your platform. Shadows are attracted to the light, the same way a moth is attracted to a flame. You may experience more competition or even a straight on attack. Don't dim your light, but take proper measures to protect yourself. Wow. Very interesting. Okay, so that's what this means. Maybe you're going to be so successful that you could have, I was kind of feeling that somebody's platform, or however successful this project is, they may be, your competition, because she's watching sneaky, right? About her being creative. So just keep that in mind. Spirit wanted you to know that. So when you go through this successful adventure and this wealth, remember this, okay? To protect yourself. And I did sense copycat. I did sense that this person was going to be copycatting them. Transformation, moon magic. And this card means, as we move through life, we can aim high or low. For example, when it comes to your current situation, you can hope for small changes, or you can aim for massive transformation that takes everyone involved to the next level. There is magic afoot now, and even if you can't yet feel it, you have the power to transform your life. Believe that whatever you're going through right now is what you have to experience to get where you want to go. A romantic situation can get better than ever when you draw this card, but do allow the universe to show you who the romance will be with. It could be with your current partner or someone else. But transformation is possible. If you're asking about abundance, know that transformation is possible in this regard too. Either way, you have to believe in your powers and your ability to shape your life. Once you do that, align with the moon cycles. Set intentions at new moon and do release work at full moon, and watch your life transform. That was this magician transforming. You're going to be ignited with something special here. Something that renews you and with a spark, right? You can do this. Dig deeper. You're learning about your powers. Believe you've got the power. This is a soul test. Wow, pile 2. This was some reading. I'm sorry that my video broke up in the middle, but this was pretty intense, this reading. It's about you starting over, some spiritual awakening, whether this is ending a relationship or walking away from something, family, or some, I'm not sure what this heartbreak is, but it looks like it could be relationship related, or, could mean many things, family, or, someone who's, a relationship to something that you've been with for a long time. I do see you being successful here, and starting over, and this igniting like some creativity in you and new beginnings and passion, something you're very passionate about. I think you're going to realize some truth here. All right, pile 2, thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked your reading. Please like and subscribe, because it really helps my channel, and I really do appreciate you. I'll see you again. Until next time.